Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker was one of those games I had looked at several times and just couldn't bring myself to purchase. Something about the reviews and gameplay I saw just didn't make me feel that it was worth my money and my time. But sometime in January, I had saw that the digital version was on Amazon, on sale for $29 and change, and I decided to finally pick it up. And I'm honestly happy to say that it was well worth my time. But was it worth the price? Well, I guess it's time to answer that question. What's it worth? Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of What's It Worth, where I review a game, show some gameplay, and give you an idea of what a game is worth. If you just so happen to like this video, or this video helps you in any way, please let me know by dropping a like on it. I would also like to ask if you have played this game, or you pick it up in the future, please let me know what you think it's worth. Even if you just drop a dollar amount in the comments section below, I would greatly appreciate it. If you've watched one of these videos and you like the What's It Worth reviews, please let me know by subscribing to the channel, so that way I know that you the gamers are interested in these type of reviews, and then I can make sure that I keep them coming. Lastly, as always, please note, I understand a game is worth what someone is willing to pay for it. Obviously, anyone is able to have their own opinion on what they like and dislike, and have the freedom to buy and pay whatever they feel is reasonable. This is just my opinion based on the content within a game, the age of the game, how long it is, replayability, if there is multiplayer available, and how good that multiplayer is. I've spent many years buying and playing games and have a general idea of what I feel I should be paying. This is simply to give you an idea or baseline of what a game is worth. And if money is no object, this is still a general review, so there is something here for you. So let's get started! Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker was originally released on the Wii U in November of 2014. It was then ported over to the Switch in July of 2018. As I have mentioned in previous videos, I unfortunately did not have a Wii U, so I did not get to play this game prior to the Switch release. So if you were hoping for a comparison, I apologize, but there will not be much here for you. I was pleasantly surprised how much I enjoyed this game. There isn't much in the way of a storyline in this game, however, there is technically a story nonetheless. The story goes as a giant bird called Wingo steals the Power Star, and Toad and Toadette need to set out on a journey to retrieve it. The storyline isn't really going to be the main focus for this game. The gameplay is where this game really shines. I do personally like puzzle-solving games, and this did not disappoint. There are 3 episodes jam-packed with levels to play. Each level has 3 gems to collect, a special challenge, and a Power Star. Also, after each level, the game will let you go back and replay that level with the objective to find Pixel Toad, who will be hidden somewhere within the level. This reminds me of something like a Where's Waldo, and I truly loved this part of the game. Once he is found, you'll use either the motion controls or the touchscreen if you're playing in handheld to go ahead and select him, and then the game will mark that level with a stamp that you had found Pixel Toad. Lastly, there are Mummy Me levels, where a mummy chases you while you are going through the level, kind of like a speed run, to get to the star before taking damage from the mummy. These are typically short, but they're still fun. After the 3 episodes are completed, there is a bonus episode that contains bonus levels that have different objectives, as well as finding the Power Stars or Power Moons, as some of these levels are Super Mario Odyssey themed and are actually some of my favorite levels. The level design in Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker is simply fantastic. They're incredibly clever, and I often found myself wowed by just how clever these levels are. As for the controls, when moving Toad and Toadette, they work great. The camera, which is a very important part of these levels for perspective reasons to help in finding areas in the map also work great. However, there is a motion control mechanic when in docked, which you use to move certain platforms and objects as well as stunning certain enemies that can be wonky, especially when you are using the Pro controller, which is my primary go-to when I'm playing my Switch. I did use the Joy-Cons freely, and it was better, but it still wasn't something I was a big fan of. When undocked though, in handheld, you use the touchscreen, which works way better. I do want to mention that this game is great for those who want to play in quick spurts, like 10, 15, or 20 minutes, for those who maybe ride a train to work or a bus to work or class, and just want something to knock out a level or two. The game though is rather short, as I did complete all of the levels in the 3 episodes and the bonus episode, as well as looking for Pixel Toad in approximately 12 hours. Even with that said, this game isn't only a ton of fun and enjoyable, but it looks fantastic. The graphics are amazing and it plays ever so smooth in both docked and undocked. The game does have a multiplayer option, I guess you'd say, with the 2-player option on one console. As per usual, I've not gotten to try this, but it is there for those who want to play with another. There unfortunately isn't an online multiplayer. As for replayability value, this game really doesn't have much. In my roughly 12-hour playthrough, I managed to collect the vast majority of gems, completed some of the challenges, and found Pixel Toad in almost all of the levels. Once you have collected all of the power stars and gems, completed the challenges, and found Pixel Toad, there really isn't a reason to return, and this can all be completed in the first playthrough. So what's it worth? Well, the game looks really good. It plays well, and is an enjoyable experience in both docked and on the go. However, as mentioned, the game is rather short and doesn't really have much in the way of replayability. So this game is definitely worth right around the $20 mark. It is a really good game, don't get me wrong. But for a non-sale price of $40, I think there is much better games for you to spend your funds on that you will like and enjoy and feel that you got your money's worth much more than Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. As always, I hope this helps. And if it does, make sure you let me know by liking the video and subscribing to the channel, and let me know what you think this game is worth in the comments below. Thank you so much. Later.